dairy industry. He was President, Student Council, IBRI deemed university during the year 2005-2006. He is presently the manager of ICR-funded experiential learning project, model demonstration unit of milk and preparation of value-added dairy products. He is presently imparting training on dairy processing to young entrepreneurs in the state. He was the organizer of international conferences, seminars, workshops, and trainings. So today he will deliver a lecture on the topic establishing milk and milk products processing plants. So I will share the PPT on his behalf.
Ajita?
Yes, sir.
Now my net connection is okay, and I am going to share the PPT.
Okay, sir. Okay,
It is
so
already shared. It is already shared.
Sir, then I think right now I have shared the PPT, right?
You have shared?
I have shared the PPT. I will stop sharing it.
You stop sharing.
I will just leave the call and join it again. Okay, sir. Will you let you? Okay, sir. Sir, you kindly share it in full screen mode.
It's okay now?
Sir, still it is not full screen mode. Sir, you do present now?
Just 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
Is it in? Okay. It's okay now?
No, sir. Sir, you kindly click on the fifth icon at the bottom. That is, now it is presenting, sir. Now you make it full screen, sir. So full screen from the bottom, that third button in your screen.
Third button.
Yes, sir.
Go to slide.
जहाँ पे सर ये 68%, हाँ, slide share mode, sir. हाँ जी. Sir, it is still not in full screen mode, sir.
I'm checking what happens. Now?
No, sir.
From where it will come to the full screen mode?
Sir, screen share you are pressing. जहाँ पे सर आपकी स्क्रीन पे 68% लिखा है, उसके साइड में लेफ्ट साइड में जो बटन है वो क्लिक करिए सर. नीचे 68% है ना, उसके सर लेफ्ट साइड में जो बटन है सर, ये साइज इंक्रीज हो रहा है सर इसका पीपीटी का.
Now? It is
सर
now.
हाँ सर जो ये 100% अभी सर जहाँ पे 100% लिखा है उसके सर लेफ्ट साइड में जो आइकन बना है सर उसको क्लिक करिए सर.
It is a sharing mode.
यस सर, ये वाला क्लिक करिए सर.
Okay now?
Wait, sir. It's not coming yet. नहीं आ रहा है सर.
It is fit to table.
No, sir.
Not.
Amita ma'am, can you please guide what to do? सर आपने स्लाइड शेयर मोड पे डाला है इसको. तीसरा बटन
Yes.
सर, तीसरा बटन स्लाइड शेयर मोड पे डाला है सर इसको आपने.
Yes, yes.
It is not coming in slide share mode, sir. Sir, can I share the PPT on your behalf?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. Is it visible to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sir, you may start your lecture, sir.
Okay. Good morning to everyone. Today I am just giving the brief introduction to how to establish the small scale milk processing plant. There is a I'm not going to be discuss about the Indian dairy industry, the production, processing, and all these things. Just I am giving the brief introduction how to establish the milk processing plant and what is their requirements, specifically regulatory requirements, and the steps involved in the processing of milk plants. Next. As you all are, know that the milk undergo processing to increase the variety of nutrients, and this processing includes lots of operation. That's collecting the milk, transportation of the milk, and the processing. In that processing, it comes to the separation, clarification, cooling of the milk, pasteurization, homogenization, and further processing of milk, and finally packaging. And it also includes the sales and marketing of the milks. Next. What actually milk processing plants? It is a place, premises, or establishments where milk is actually collected, handled, processed, stored, bottled, pasteurized, or aseptically packed, aseptically processed, bottled, prepared for distribution, except an establishment that merely receive the processed milk products and serve them to the consumers or sell to the consumers. Next. What is the actually costing of the milk processing plant? As most of the people are not aware what is actually cost of mini processing plant. Anyone can start a milk processing plants, and the starting price range from 10 lakhs, and for the mini processing plant, it includes the reception sections, also the pasteurizer, homogenizer, and packaging. But you want to be at the extra machineries, it requires extra costs for the byproduct line. That byproduct line includes the paneer, ghee assembly, butter assembly, khoa assembly, or further processed products. Next. As you know, the present scenario is the entrepreneur scenario. Most of the people want to start their own business, and the dairy business is not far away from this. This is because the people are opting for dairy product because the health benefit it provides to the humans. In case you are going to start your dairy business, then you need to properly understand how to set up your milk processing units. And setting up and running the milk processing plant is not a big task. Any person can set up their own milk processing plants with the help of effective or essential process. By getting the milk processing plant installation, the increasing demand will be met on the times. There are various types of dairy plant that focus on the quality and quantity of the milk. If you want to be, there are different types of milk plant: small scale plant, medium scale plant, large plant. Another one thing is it is a liquid milk processing plant, product processing plant, and a mix process, or you can say products mix. That plant can also run for the liquid milk processing as well as milk product processing. Next, this milk processing process is divided into different steps that include transportation to processing plant, milk collection, pasteurization, clarification, homogenization, and finally the milk is packed. The process performed by the milk processing machine will be performed in natural or efficient way if your plant, your machinery is up to the marks. There are different steps to run the milk processing plants. The milk processing starts once the milk is received at plants. Then comes to the when milk is received in the plant, the first step is their quality assurance. That quality assurance are two steps: rapid quality assurance and the lab assurance. When your milk is passed in the rapid test, by the most of the rapid test is done by the sensory analysis by expert persons that is appointed in the milk plant. And if we did that step is passed, the milk is directly goes to the testing for fat assessment. By actual pricing is applied in India, and when the sensory rapid test is passed, only fat and SNF is analyzed. But if there is a chances, if milk is not up to the mark, then further lab test has been done specifically for the testing the acidity or pH. Depending on this test, the milk fat is decided, and that is milk is accepted for the processing or not accepted for the processing. If not accepted for the processing, the milk is you can say going to spoil immediately or within a short times. If if it is accepted, depending on the pH of the milk, the further processing is decided. The only fresh milk is processed for the liquid package, pasteurization or homogenization. If there is a pH is lower side, that milk is sent for the processing of the khova, paneer, and dahi. And when you are going to process the milk, the main purpose is to kill the microbes, to extend shelf life. Next, this is a general unit operation in milk processing plant. Before going to be discussing about the legal requirement, we have to discuss about this the flow chart that is applied in the milk processing plant. That is the receiving of the milk, testing of the milk. This received milk can be received by the cans, tankers, or any means that is properly operators. Then if you observe that when milk is coming to the milk plant, the temperature is vary. When it is directly come to the farmers, the temperature is different from 18 degree to the 30 degree. And when it is come to the collection center, the temperature is approximately 4 degree temperatures, because that this temperature variation have to avoided as when farmers will come to the milk processing plant, that has to be chilled immediately, or the temperature is reduced immediately. So as and when milk is received, the temperature is going to be lowered at 4 degree temperature to have a long storage lives. Then comes the standardization steps. The variation is the fat and SNFs. The legal requirement, the standardization of the milk is required. If you observe that in industry, when you are going to be purchase the milk, you purchase the milk, toned milk, double toned milk, standardized milk, full cream milk. Very rarely you will find the fresh cow milk or fresh buffalo milk. Yeah, you can say fresh animal milks, because whatever the milk received at the milk processing plant, that is most of the time in a large dairy processing plant converted into the cream and the skim milk, and that skim milk is going to be processed into the skim milk powders. But for the small units, there is no need, but there is a need to be standardization. What is standardization? Legal standardization. You want to sell the standardized milk, your fat percent should be as per your requirement in India. Different states have their different requirements. So accordingly, you have to standardize the milk. And then come next process have different trees that when you after standardization, you have to pasteurize milk. Pasteurized milk can directly package it, but there is additional steps. If you want to be sell the pasteurized and homogenized milk, then that pasteurized milk is homogenized, packed, and the stored. Then there is a loss that homogenized milk can be converted into the different liquid milk product, flavored milks, milk drinks, and this cream is converted into butter, ghee, and all these things. Next, what is systematic approach for setting up the dairy plants? Without any planning, the setting, not only dairy plant, any food processing plants or any factory cannot be possible without detailed plannings. And there is no exception for the dairy milk plants. What is the important factor that should be considered for the setting up the dairy plants? That is the main important is the milk procurements. Where milk is going to be procured. Then the selection of the sites. Suitable site selection is also one of the important criteria for the setting up the dairy plants. Then dairy plant equipment and machinery. What is the machinery required for the setting up the dairy units? The small plant have different requirement, medium plant have different requirement, large plant have different requirements. Also, depending on this, your size of the plant, their utilities and services are different. Then another one important criteria is the financial planning. So different size of plant have different financial requirements. Then product mix, then your marketing system or strategy, that all should be considered before setting up the dairy processing plants. Please next. In this my small brief presentation, an attempt has been made to provide the broad guidelines on project planning, implementation, as well as basic techno-economic feasibility of dairy plants for benefit of prospective entrepreneurs, specifically dairy processing entrepreneurs. Next. Which are the different steps involved in designing the product? That is, first, decide your project. You are going to start a small milk processing plant, mini milk processing plant, or any other plant. And first and foremost important is the feasibility studies that include the technical aspects, commercial aspects, marketing aspect, then the functional and social aspect in this specific or particular area. Then come to the initial evaluation of your projects. Then you have to select the process, which process you are going to be implemented in your plant. Batch process, continuous process, or intermittent process. That depends on your projects or your planning. Then you have to finalize your process flow, and then decide which process you are going to be applied in your milk processing plants. Then what material is required, to how much energy is required, water requirement. Then these are the another basic requirement, manpower requirement. Then after this feasibility report, initial evaluations, your ancillary service requirements, then you have to preliminary estimate the cost of your dairy processing plants. And then come to the project preparations, detailed flow charts, purchase of machineries, equipments, and the preparation of the manuals. And then only you can start your purchase, install, commission, operation and sale of your milk processing plants. Next, please. As you know, there are specifically in animal husbandry industry, or you can say veterinary sciences, there is a increasing demand of two products. You never find that the milk price, today's milk price is 25 rupees, then never you can never will able to see this price next month, after next 6 months or next 1 years. Definitely, it is a increasing trend in milk and meats, always increasing trends. So it is what, and you, another one thing is, you never find one thing is that the milk and meat, these are the two commodities that are mostly adulterated, because demand and supply is have much more gaps. That's why this milk, you will find the adulterated ghee, you will find the adulterated milk. Yeah, you can say completely synthetic milk. Because production and supply gap is much more, and so demand for the milk is ever increasing, and this is one of the economical or financial viable aspect of dairy industries, or you can say animal husbandry industries. So you know this increasing the milk production and growing acceptance of ready to use, ready to serve dairy product. Dairy sector, apart from making fresh liquid milk available to the masses, found it essential to utilize its potential in developing value-added product on industrial scale. What is the value-added product? That is paneer, ghee, yogurts, khoa, then khoa chana-based further processed products, that is rasgulla, then gulab jamun, burfi. These are the value-added products. So you will find this product in now in industrial scale. Earlier it is a sweet mart. You will purchase the product sweet marts, or but it is available now industrial scale. Before venturing into this sector, every prospective entrepreneur need to know the business potential of setting up dairy ingredient plants, ice cream plants, packaging section, as well as capacity composite of milk plant. Besides, the entrepreneur should have basic idea of investment plans for a given product portfolio and capacity. Next. It is not only liquid milks that is sale in this market. Even not in major cities, but also in small villages or towns, the demand for the different milk product is increasing. Earlier, different conventional Indian products like dahi, buttermilk, lassi, ghee is easily available in a household. But now the increasing population, diminishing the small dairy farming, that increase the demand for entrepreneurial skill in dairy sectors. And this product, dahi, buttermilk, lassi, ghee, is now available in the stores or grocery stores or small outlets. So apart from the liquid milk, the conventional Indian dairy products, Indian traditional sweets like peda, burfi, rabdi, rasgulla, srikhand, and other products is available and can have a business opportunity. Apart from that, there's a paneer, ice cream, cheese, different variety of cheese. You observe that the mozzarella cheese have very large demand in the Indian market for the pizzas. Then extend shelf life of milk product. For example, now there is different large dairy plants producing the milk, having the shelf life of 90 days. So it will increasing the shelf life as well as the market demands or export demands for this milk life. different milk products. Please extend. Next. Then another primary consideration for the starting the milk dairy plant is the capacity of milk plant in terms of handling milk and the equipment required for receiving, processing, all other aspects of milk. And these are the what is the marketing potential in your area. Then availability of raw milk, quality and price. If you observe that different area have different pricing of milk. In some of the area, you will find the milk of 20 to 25 rupees. But in some of other areas, the price of milk, it is 40 to 45 rupees. So depending on the pricing of the milk, quality of the milk, availability of raw milk, you can increase your profits, or you can say benefits, and decide where to establish the milk processing plant. Next, please. Then cost estimate is one of the another major aspects when you are going to establish the dairy processing plant, and major cost is required for the plant machineries and equipments, the plant utilities and services, and civil work, including the lands. So these are the major chunk of money required for this establishing the dairy plants. Next. Then when you are going to be want to be entrepreneur, want to start dairy business, specifically dairy processing business, you should be ready for this aspect, because milk is a highly perishable natural products, and its shelf life is maximum 24 hours. Raw milk shelf life is 24 hours when it is immediately cooled to less than 4 degree temperatures. So, and another one aspect is it is a 365 days business. Even though there is no holiday in milk processing plants, even in the festive seasons, the demand is increasing. So you can't close the plant for a single days, because the back supply from the farmers or the centers is continuous. So there is no holiday business. So first and foremost important is that, are you ready or are you prepared for these 365 days? That is the first and foremost question. Then, as present, there is a lots of competition in dairy processing. Before establishing the dairy processing plant, you have to observe or survey your cities or your surrounding first for potential market or the variation required for the your dairy plants. And are you ready? Have you done it or are ready for this aspect? Is another one of the crucial plans points before establishing the dairy processing plants. Then another aspect is, if you can procure good quality milk at discounted price, then only your profit can be realized. It needs assessment of extra milk available in nearby villages, and that too should available for whole years. If you observe that the milk production is very variable. If you in rainy season, the milk production is increased. When it comes to the end of the winter or summer season, the milk production is reduced because of availability of the green fodders and the feeds. That is the variation in milk production. So availability, round the year availability is the key points for this establishment of the milk processing plant. And before starting or establishing milk plant, you have to carry out such survey in your area, villages, or surroundings. Another one aspect is every profession required technical competency. Milk and milk products processing is also one of it. Working in a already established dairy plant is different than establishing a dairy plant as a greenfield project, and that is a new project. Have you acquired the technical knowledge or have you technical know-how for the establishing the dairy processing plant is another one of the criteria before starting the dairy processing plant. And another thing, this is a big business requiring daily payment to the farmers. Do we have financial support for meeting daily requirement or meeting any exigency? Because the payment is on present scenario in Indian dairy industry, the farmer payment is on weekly basis, quarterly basis, or monthly basis. So it is cash business. You will get the cash on day-to-day basis because it is not a credit business. Milk business is a cash business. When your milk is going to be sold, you will get the money same days or the next day mornings. But you have to ready for this big financial support before starting the dairy processing plants. First, you need to turn yourself for all this, then only plunge into the pool of milk and milk product business. These are the precondition, and would make you a successful entrepreneur. Please next. Another primary work consideration, as already we discussed, that is starting dairy processing plant. Preparation of project feasibility report is important, including the financings, site development, project layout, uh, plant designs, then procurement of machineries, selection and procurement of machineries, and their installation. Then actually erection and commissioning. And after commissioning, the setup of operation, the setup of standard operation procedure (SOP) for each and every machineries. All document is required for successful running of the plants. Then require the assisting in operation and quality control and marketing of the milk and milk products. Next, what is the license or authorization required by dairy industry? These are some of the documents required before starting the dairy processing plants. That is State Pollution Control Board, NOC. Then your site or layout plan with roadmap, detailed project reports, because these are required for the NOC from the State Pollution Control Boards. Then detail of manufacturer and finished products, detail of installed waste treatment measures and pollution control measures, list of machinery and the capital cost of the units, land documents such as rent or lease agreement or purchase document of the land. Then another aspect, industry registration is important. DIC registration is important before starting the operations. Then consent phase of state or central government if applicable. Then your balance sheet. Or influence from your plants. These are the tentative lab reports or copy of any permission required from the state government before establishing the some of the documents required to start your milk processing plants. And another one of the most important documents is FSSAI licensing. Please next. Then before starting the dairy processing plant, some of the additional documents that is required. Yeah, permission is required. That is trade license from the local authorities. Before the trade license, you can't start your business. Then SSI or MSME registration with Udyog Aadhaar registration. And that is required if your employee is more than 9. Then trademark registration and the GST registration for tax purposes. These are the compulsory requirement for commissioning or starting of the business. Please next. As I told earlier, the FSSAI license is must and compulsory for any food businesses, and that depends on the capacity of the plants. And this is a compulsory. This FSA license is compulsory under the Food Safety and Standard Act 2006. It is also called as the FSSAI Act. And one cannot deal in milk and milk product without a license. Every food business operation dealing in the dairy units, including the milk chilling, equipped to handle or process in any country, is required to be licensed, registered under the Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. And for getting license under FSI for dairy unit, all food business having an annual turnover of more than 10 lakhs are required to take the license. However, medium food business requires state license, and a state license is required if your dairy unit handle from 500 to 50,000 liters of milk per day, or more than 2.5 metric ton or 2,500 metric tons of milk solid per annum. However, your plant is your milk processing plant is having large food business, then you have to apply for the central license, central FSSAI license. A central license is dairy needs, including milk chilling, are equipped to handle or process more than 50,000 liters of liquid milk per day, or 2,500 metric tons of milk solid per annum. And these are the compulsory license required to start any food business, including the dairy. Please complete. Next. Thank you. If you have any questions about this milk processing or establishing milk processing plant, you can ask. Another one aspect in this is that the first and foremost is the registration of your firm, proprietorship firm, or the company is a must for starting any process related to the any food business or factory. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for making us acquainted with the dairy processing plants, from the technical know-how to the basics of this very promising business. And I hope our participants are now well acquainted with the standard operating procedures, as well as the authorities and licenses required for this business. I request my participants to kindly ask your queries or clear your doubts from sir, if any. They may type in the chat box or they may ask sir directly. Is there any query from the participant side? So I don't think so, sir, there is any query. So I thank you once again, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir, there is someone, sir. Dr. Rahul
Yes,
Arya.
Doctor.
Rahul.
Yes, Dr. Manu sir. Sure. Sir, you have given a very elaborate presentation, but in different states there are some differences in the requirement of this total solids and SNF. Can you elaborate on that? विभिन्न राज्यों में अलग अलग जो स्टैंडर्ड्स है,
हाँ,
उसमें डिफरेंसेस है फैट.
Actually, Dr. Rahul, if you are going to be standardized milk, like toned milk, double toned milk, then standardized milk, full cream milk, there is the same